Good morning, friends. Today is Friday, April 4th. Nope. Today is Friday, April 3rd, and it is day 13 of distance learning. Just want to say that we miss you all so much, but we're also proud of you for doing the work and how the work has been done. We've been seeing great work from all of you, and we are so very proud of you. Today, we're going to read a new book. It's called Something Beautiful. So, in front of you, you should have a pencil or a pen or a marker or a colored pencil. Probably not a crayon because those are pretty difficult to write with in your neatest handwriting, but any other one of those options would be great. If you printed out the papers from online, the paper should say Friday 4-3, read aloud Something Beautiful, day 1, because we're going to only read the first half of the book today. But if you didn't print out those papers, a plain piece of paper will be a-okay. Now we're going to do something a little bit differently today so that we can make sure that we're practicing using text evidence when we're answering the questions in the book or on the paper about the book. I'm going to put up the pages of the book that are going to help you answer the question during the time that you're answering the question. So you'll see pictures of the pages in the book while you're answering the questions, either for the sheet that you're filling out while we're reading the book or for your exit ticket at the end. And you'll see what I mean as the video goes on. But for right now, we are going to get started. This book is called Something Beautiful. When I look through my window, I see a brick wall. There is trash in the courtyard and a broken bottle that looks like fallen stars. There is writing in the halls of my building. On the front door, someone put the word die. Where I walk, I pass a lady whose home is a big cardboard carton. She sleeps on the sidewalk, wrapped in plastic. So before we go any further, we're going to stop here and answer the first question. The first question is, who is the main character in this story? So remember, I'm going to put up a few pages from the book to help you answer those questions. Take about 15 seconds. Go. So from looking at the cover and those pages that I put in the video, we can tell that the main character is this little girl. This little girl is on the cover, and she's on every page in the story that we've read so far. We can also tell that she is the main character because the author uses the words or the pronouns I. That means that the book is being told, or the story is being told from the little girl's perspective, which means that she is the main character. For example, when it says, when I look through my window, I see a brick wall, we know that it is the girl who is telling that story, so the girl is the main character. Let's keep reading. I run past a dark alley where Mommy told me I must never stop. Behind a fence, there is a garden without any flowers. Mommy said that everyone should have something beautiful in their life. Where is my something beautiful? So we're going to pause here too and answer the next question. What do we know about the main character so far? Take about 30 seconds to answer that question and make sure you're using complete sentences. Go. So when we look back in the book, we know that the main character is this little girl, and she lives in a neighborhood that some people might not consider beautiful. So she's looking out the window and she says that there's trash lying around outside. And that's not usually something that happens in places that we think of being beautiful. Someone wrote "die" on the door of her apartment. That's definitely not beautiful. That's very harmful and very hurtful. And then we can see on her face here, she looks a little frightened as she's running through a specific spot in her neighborhood. So what we should have written down to answer the question, what do we know about the main character so far, is that this main character is a little girl, and she lives in a neighborhood that people might not consider beautiful. We can also answer the next question, what is the setting of this story? Take about 30 seconds to answer this question. Go. All right, so when we're thinking about the setting of the story, we see that right now at the very, very beginning on the first page, she is inside of her apartment. But then on the other pages, she's outside of her apartment building. She's on the sidewalk near her apartment building, and she's running past a dark alley near her home. So we know that her setting, or the setting of this story, is the little girl's neighborhood, because the story is taking place in and around her house. Let's keep reading. So we left off, Mommy said that everyone should have something beautiful in their life. Where is my something beautiful? The teacher taught me the word in school. I wrote it in my notebook. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think it means something that when you have it, your heart is happy. I go to Miss Delphine's diner. Hi there, Sugar Pie, says Miss Delphine. What are you up to? I'm looking for a something beautiful, I tell her. Sit down for a minute, she says as she goes to the grill. She puts on fish. The fish sizzles. Miss Delphine makes it into a sandwich. There's nothing more beautiful tasting than my fried fish sandwiches, she tells me. My teeth sink in. This is good. Now that's making me feel a little hungry. All right, we can answer the next question on the page. What is the problem in this story? Take about a minute to answer that question. Go ahead. Okay, so when we're thinking about the problem of the story, we're thinking about what the character wants. Now I'm going to flip back to this page right here. This is where we're first introduced to the problem. The little girl asks, "Where is my something beautiful?" Her mom says that everyone should have something beautiful in their life, but the little girl is wondering, where is her something beautiful? And she learns about the word beautiful in school and what it means. And she goes to Miss Delphine's diner asking her for something beautiful. That's what she's looking for. So the problem in this story is that the little girl is looking for something beautiful. All right, we're going to read one more page, and then you're going to move on to your exit ticket. When I go back outside, I see some of my friends. "Do you have a something beautiful?" I ask them. "I have my jump rope," says Sybil. "I have my beads," says Rebecca. "Check out my new shoes," says Jamal. So this also shows us that the problem of the story is that she's looking for something beautiful because she is going around asking the people that she knows if they have something beautiful. Now, we're going to finish the rest of this book on Monday. So right now it is time for you to answer your exit ticket. So remember, you should not have any answers for what is the solution and what is the lesson learned because we don't know that yet. We haven't finished the story. So the next thing you need to do is do your exit ticket. The question for your exit ticket today is, in Something Beautiful, how do the girls' feelings change from the beginning of the story to the middle of the story? How do you know? Remember to use evidence from the text and write in complete sentences. So instead of using the chart that I would typically put up at the end of videos to help you answer this question about character feelings, I'm going to put up pictures of the pages in the book that you should use for evidence. Now, I know that not all of us have the book printed out, which is why I'm going to put the pictures of the pages at the end of this video. So remember, you are telling me, you are writing down how the character feels at the beginning of the story, what caused that feeling, and the evidence that shows that the little girl is feeling this way. You are also going to write down how the girl is feeling in the middle of the story, what caused that feeling, and how you know that she's feeling that way. So that includes your evidence, and remember, you are using complete sentences. All right, my friends, that wraps it up for this week for Read Aloud. I hope that you all have a great weekend, and remember, you need to log on to Seesaw, the new app and website that we are going to use, so you can still continue to do all of the lessons starting on Monday. All right, my friends, have an awesome weekend. See you Monday.